I am in the knowing that when something is true for me, I know it's true. And I have a responsibility to answer to it and represent it, and not pretend as if I am just listening blindly and following someone's suggestion. I am thankful for the people who have suggested paths for me to go to so that I might find that. But until I find it and know it for myself, I don't have a whole lot of authority to initiate anybody else into what I have heard until I really know it. I have to convince them of the powerful act of letting something die so that they might know the truth of themselves. I have to coax them into letting go of something so that they can go into something. And then I, in my life, have to offer my homage and thanksgiving in the reciprocity back to the person who initiated me. Because that's how I do it. It's not just by saying, thank you, here, what do you want of mine? I'm really grateful. It's by showing that I learned something, I am sharing it with my world and encouraging it also into this great experience of life and bounty. Let the seed coat crack open so that you might be a seedling and then a plant and then a fruit. And then what happens with the fruit? There's more seed. More seed. From blossom to fruit, and from fruit back to seed, so that there's this fertile possibility. That's some of how the reciprocity goes. It's not just wah, 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 like that. And I don't know that anybody makes that sound when they're being reciprocal. Wah, 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 wah. Give to you, you give to me, we give to you. No, there is reciprocity of I invite you to dinner and maybe you invite me to dinner. I mean, that's a wonderful part of it. But I learned a long time ago that the greatest gift I could give to the person who offered or initiated me into anything of leadership, of responsibility, is to do it. To do it for my life, do it for my friends, and show the person that it had an impact, and show my world that I know what I'm talking about. I'm so grateful someone told me. I was raised to believe that very few people had any identity that was sovereign or divine or holy. And while some people used maybe cliches to get my attention, or even simple language, you are an angel. Sounds sweet to me. Even the words, you are divine. But when it really changed for me was when someone said, you are sovereign, you are divine, so start acting like it. Stop pretending you are not great and you are not significant. Stop acting as if this is a very small part of who you are, or this small part is all of who you are, and eventually you'll get to be great somewhere else when you no longer have a body or aren't on this blue-green flat earth, this blue-green orb. But to acknowledge my sovereignty and be initiated into the fact that I have it, I then can initiate another person into their experience of that. Because once you know it, you see it everywhere.